Facts.
What the fuck?
The only people that's hating on this album are the people that they're not brave enough to just be truthful about it. Like it's a dope album, bro. Like I had this one girl was like, everybody's saying. I'm like, have you listened to the album? Everybody's saying. I'm like, so did you listen to the album? Oh, I'll give it a listen. So then stop talking. Shut the fuck up. Like you didn't
Yeah,
even listen to it. Like
yeah.
you going, everybody's saying it's mid. So you just, if everybody said poisons is good, you're gonna drink it. And you a nurse. Like I was like, you look goofy as fuck. I should go report you to the board. Cause you sound, that's how stupid you sound right now. Matter of fact, let me check on your patients. Cause I don't know if let me see if these niggas is alive. How stupid you sound right now, bitch.
Like these,
I don't know.
these,
I got so mad. I was about to crash out so bad at work. Like I'm
these,
like, shut the fuck up.
these people are fucking delusional. Like,
Delusional.
I was just watching like Ack was just on stream a little earlier, and I was watching that shit, and I don't know if y'all know, but he's going through that shit with like Grand and Charlemagne
Facts.
and
Shout out to both of them, my nigga. Shout out to my
and,
nigga Eck.
and pretty much Charlemagne is pretty much going back and forth. Like he got like Grand like pretty much doxed. So like he know who Grand is, and he got a picture of him because Graham, if y'all follow Academics TV, he be spinning Charlemagne. They be posting all
Facts.
types of weird shit that Charlemagne be into. And I was just listening to Charlemagne talk about it, and these niggas like really are like loony. Like they really genuinely believe that like all like academics, that page, the comments and all that shit, even like a part of us are like getting paid and shit. They think like Grand is into some like, some I don't know, some funding or some shit that he's getting
Yeah.
paid and all that shit. And that's like it's so crazy because like, man, y'all really just don't know that we just don't fuck with y'all. Like it's so hard for y'all to believe that everybody is just tired of y'all shit. That y'all been doing this weird shit for 2 years and we genuinely don't like y'all as like people and like as media. Like we don't have to get paid. Like I don't think Grant is getting paid from Act, but Act is not telling that nigga Grant to push that shit for Charlemagne. We just don't like that nigga. Like I don't know why it's so hard for y'all to not fucking believe that shit. Like
Wait, is this recent? Hold, is this like breaking news that they've been going at each other recently again?
Act was just talking about that shit literally the hour
Oh
ago.
shit.
Go
Oh,
ahead,
he
Trace.
off. Is he off live now?
Yeah, he off. Go ahead,
Oh
Trace.
shit. My bad.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that to me it really seems like I watched a couple of videos. Jay Roebuck did a good video with Drake and Jay-Z, like the real reason that they kind of been going back and forth. And then with the late night librarian video. So watching those two videos in comparison, it seems to me that the reason Jay-Z has came, and even listening to Dame, because Dame Dame is something else. But he's saying a lot or whatever about the whole thing with Jay-Z too. So to me, the reason that Jay-Z came out on that stage, ill prepared or whatever with the freestyle, even though I think he had some bars in there, I think he was ill prepared for the freestyle, is to me I think it's his masters that's coming out. And when I say master, I mean like he's the token black male, as I've been saying. But it's the master saying, hey, you gotta get them back in line. I think everybody is sort of waking up to all the shenanigans that Jay-Z has been doing over the years, even though I think that a lot of people should have been woke. But they're waking up now and starting to see everything that's happening with the media, everything that happened with that beef or whatever. And then also you have Kendrick. He did all of this. They say he had this phenomenal year or whatever with the Super Bowl, but then you see all of his numbers is back down. And then the Stevie Knight who came out and apologized, he didn't really make it no better because he basically all but confirmed what they were actually doing, that it was truly a corporate hit on Drake to, to ruin his brand and to get him up out of here. So to me, it's like Jay-Z, you're our token black, black male. We paid in money and blood. It's time for you to go get the black people back in line again. And what they fail to realize is that that's not going to happen because people have woken up, you know what I'm saying, to see exactly what Jay-Z has been doing and that he means no good to the black community. So I think it's a failed attempt, but I do think that that's why he's doing what he's doing. Also, in addition to him, being broke. And Dame confirmed that too. Like, you haven't said anything for 20 years. So why would you get out here and just be saying stuff to everybody during a beef, you know, 20 years later and you ain't been doing it. Like somebody told you to go back to work. And that's what I think. I think they said, hey, they're getting out of line. They're waking up. Everything that we threw at this guy did not work because essentially with Drake and him going independent, a lot of this stuff has to do with how it would affect the music industry, period. Whatever moves Drake make is going to affect the music industry in a way that may be detrimental to a lot of artists and even to the record industry, itself. So I think that they're thinking like, hey, we still got Jay-Z. He's our token black male. The black people follow him. So hey, it's time for you to show and prove. You got to get your ass out there. So at 60 years old, you're gonna have him standing on that stage looking like a rundown Easy E and trying to make people fall in line again. That's what I think.
That's crazy. They're gonna do this shit. This man is almost 60 and they're gonna put him in front of a goddamn nigga like Drake. And Drake is at the point in his life he's not about to play with this nigga. So I don't know. Like I understand he gotta do something, but like this is just a bad business decision. Like I just don't think this is
Yeah, Drake
Well,
just
Dame
need to
said
lock
that. Dame
in.
said he wouldn't have never. Matter of fact, in the interview, Dame is telling Jay-Z people like Beyonce. I guess there's some people that he still know because he mentioned the Jay Brown. He was like, nigga, don't do this no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't have never had Jay-Z coming out there like that because what he did was just trash. So it's like, even while Dame was talking, he was still telling him like certain moves to do so you don't do it no more if this is what you gonna do.
Dame only said one thing I disagree with. He did say Drake, Jay Z can't fuck with Drake, but he said he can't beat Kendrick.
He
I'm
was,
like, all right, Dame.
yeah, I was like, okay, Dame,
I'm
okay,
like, bro, he just
you
got
too
the
high
ball.
now.
he
You
said
too
who
He,
can't
high.
beat Kendrick? He said Drake can't beat Kendrick.
bro, he
He said
said,
he don't think Drake
yeah,
can beat Kendrick,
but he
but
can
he
beat
can
That nigga
Jay.
definitely
need
beat
a
Jay
that
Z.
nigga need
And
to
I'm
He said he
like,
stop.
can't
come on
beat
now.
Kendrick, but he
And
can
when
beat
he
Jay.
said that, his dentures slipped out of his mouth again.
Yeah, he
Just a little
goofy.
bit. And I fuck with Dame heavy, but that kind of, I'm like, huh?
What are y'all
Nah.
That nigga
talking
beat
about?
that. He beat that nigga in bars. You fucking around, beat that nigga up in real life. I already know, bro. That nigga, like, cause this nigga called this nigga out already. Like, if this nigga's like, bro, if you niggas really want to fight, like, nigga, we could really like get this shit popping. And y'all niggas was scared. Like, if y'all niggas really want to fight, like, cause all that pushing ups he was doing, that nigga Kendrick will get duffed out. I'm trying to tell niggas, these niggas would be so embarrassed, bro.
That
Like
nigga
most
will
of y'all
get
niggas
kicked
would
in
be
the
so
head.
embarrassed, my nigga. This nigga Drake, the nigga y'all been talking about, this nigga Rick Ross, this nigga Drake fucking around, lump your shit up in real
No
time.
funny
That shit
shit.
Man,
funny
that
as
not
fuck.
I
need
would,
nigga, that fat not
yo,
need they can't do shit,
we need
bro.
to set that up. We need to do that campaign with Drake versus Rick Ross for the celebrity fight match. That ass.
Uh,
It can't be him versus Kendrick. It's not a
Drake
fair
ain't gonna
fight.
do that, bro. Like one thing, I feel like Drake could tap into anything, but I just feel like Drake won't do that because, like, for real, bro, he a billionaire, and it's like when Dame said that what billionaire has a job, like I really felt that. I'm not even a billionaire, but it's just like, bro, Jay Z, you are literally an employee of the NFL, bro. Like, so I don't
That's
feel like
facts.
Drake would even play them get like, bro, I'm a billionaire. Like they be talking about his hands all clean, like pause, like nigga got nice nails, nice hands and shit. Like man, that nigga ain't getting them hands dirty. Man, he about to be punching on you lame ass niggas.
Nah, I just know my goat don't duck no fade. So if we
No, he
really
don't.
egg this shit on, he gonna Drake gonna be like, I mean, for the fans, I mean, shit, let's do it. Like I'm telling you, Drake versus Rick Ross in a match, niggas gonna tune in. Niggas
You
gonna
He
think
support
he'll
ain't
that
do
gonna,
shit.
that though?
bro. He ain't.
Nigga,
Drake ain't about to do no celebrity boxing,
bro,
nigga.
he
Like
gonna
the
do
nigga.
it because he gonna be like,
Nah,
what you was saying
fuck
about my
that.
mother,
Hey,
nigga?
bro.
What you said about my mother? Bop, bop,
Yeah,
bop, bop.
hey, we already know what happens when you talk about Drake's mama. Word the XXX. Hey, chill. You feel me? Like, he don't need to. Nah, bro.
Everything
That's
Nigga,
allegedly,
corny
what?
shit, bro. He ain't no Jake Paul. He ain't no
bro.
50 Cent. He ain't no
That shit
Y'all
would
see
fucking.
be
what Trick Daddy
hella
said?
jokes, though.
He ain't no fucking. Yeah, but this motherfucking nah, bro. He said what he had to say. Like I said, bro, my boy on that shebang shit, dog. Like all of my ops are dead. They're fucking dust, bro.
Yeah, he about to
Y'all gonna
shebang
come
with a
at
right
me?
hook.
Y'all gonna come at me? Really pause? Y'all really gonna reactivate? Iceman already activated. What the fuck you gonna do? Like you said, Iceman turn. What the fuck else? You feel
I
What?
don't
me?
even
What?
think them niggas even want to play them games with Drake. I think it's just a narrative that they want to keep. Say as far as like Drake being soft and he not like that, bro. I swear to God, I don't think none of them niggas would ever even try to run up on Drake or none of that shit,
They
bro.
can't.
Like,
They gotta deal with Chubbs, and Chubbs
yeah,
scared the shit out
man,
of
a
Jay
lot of them
Z.
niggas, TB
R
Gucci, all them
It's
niggas.
not even
RC
like
RC ain't even up here no more. RC, I just seen this nigga Rashad tag you and this shit. This nigga so goddamn irritating. I should put this shit on the jumbotron. This nigga
Yeah,
still
put that shit on your
fucking
mother.
with you.
goofy, isn't it?
What you supposed to say? Go.
I
That
said
that
put
nigga
him in
just
here.
goofy,
Hey, tell
man.
a nigga pull up, man. Since he want to go at RC, man, tell him to pull up, bro.
He shared
What do you say
this,
about it?
this video of Drake when Drake was sitting at the damn this an old ass video and he was like, I'm that nigger or some shit. He said the hard ER and shit.
When he
Like,
was
Yeah,
young,
that's
Niggas,
yeah,
some
young
he
as
one of
fuck.
them
bullshit.
niggas.
oh
Yeah.
my
He
god,
one of them
bro.
type niggas. Like, man, get the fuck
That
out of
Man,
here.
that shit.
that
Oh,
fat
that's
ass.
what that Kev just put on there, and
I
I
was about to
just.
say it's that fat ass comedian Kev on
But you
stage.
know
I
what
hate
I
that fucking
told him?
nigga.
You did that shit?
I told him. I said he
He
said that
always
because y'all are some
talking about
niggers.
Drake. I said that too. That's what I
I
said to
said
Rashad.
because
I
y'all
said
some
y'all are some
niggers.
niggers. Yeah, y'all are niggers.
Niggas be
Yes,
on some
I'm
nigga
black.
time,
I can
bro.
call y'all
You know we be saying
niggers.
that shit, bro. Like we be being funny and shit. And that kid on the stage though, this
That
when I
nigga
lost
it
respect for him, bro. Not
That shit was
yeah,
that
this when I
dumb.
nigga
lost
not
respect
even
for this.
funny. My friend took me to one of his comedy shows. I said, bitch, please get me the fuck out of here. Get me
Yeah,
the
and
fuck
Nah,
he
out of
he
this
here.
nigga
This shit
said
is
when
not
He's stupid
funny.
as fuck, bro.
RC when
he's
what
more
did I
fat
miss
on
drop?
stage than he
This
is
nigga
funny.
said I was fucking with what did I miss? But then my wife said something like, why he talking like our crime or some
Bro,
shit.
this nigga
He
never
said
took
I
the
didn't like it no
Nigga,
more.
He
dashiki off
I'm
from
always
done
saying
for
fucking.
you.
something
stage
slick
name
Bro,
about
sound like
this
Drake.
Buzz.
nigga, this nigga never took the dashiki off from fucking Black Panther, bro. Like, chill the fuck out, my guy.
That's
Like,
crazy.
get the fuck out of here, bro. Like,
Nigga,
this
To
dude
my
tried to say,
other fellow black people, if you are black and they try to do that bullshit, do not be afraid to call another black person niggers. Yes, you
Bro,
are
we be
fucking
doing that all the
niggers.
I
listen,
would
Now,
time.
here's
to
definitely
my
the
call them
white owls, you
niggers
cannot
because
say
there's
that
a
shit.
difference.
Yeah,
but
I
here's the
facts.
funny thing though.
If
Here's
white
white
the funny
owls
people,
don't.
if
Who
white
who in
people
here?
have white trash, we got our version of it for black niggas. Yeah, that's
Yup, you
niggas.
white. I
No,
hell
never.
nah, I'm black,
What
Mexican,
Shiesty
and
said.
All
Filipino.
right, so we gonna call
I'm
all
black.
of
You
them
can see my shit on the
niggers.
timeline. I'm blackity black. Well, according to
All right,
FBA, I'm not
every
black.
But see, look,
everybody in here is black.
it's what you were saying, RC. It's what we all was saying. Like y'all only even have a problem with that video if you think he's not black. Y'all just
Exactly.
think he not black. That's why y'all have a
And they
problem with
would
that.
not say you cooking exactly. Why would that? Man, I'm black. I'm gonna call them niggers
Right.
all day, and they don't have a problem because they know I'm black. But yes, you are absolutely right. It goes back to the original conversation from earlier. You don't think he is, which is fine, but niggas stand on it.
It's funny though because the old boy ain't black either. He said it in a fucking song. He said, I'm an Israelite. Don't call me black no more." But everybody fucking forgets that shit,
That
bro.
nigga's retarded.
Everybody fucking forgets that shit though, bro. He fucking turned his back on black people, bro. He said, "I'm an Israelite."
Niggas
That
be
word is only a
irresponsible.
color, bro. I'm not. And to the K-box and the fucking anonymous listeners, that I'm not just saying this shit, bro. Check the fucking lyrics of your boy. Check the fucking lyrics of your boy. That's what he said on Damn, bro. On fucking Yah. Okay? I'm an Israelite. Don't call me black no more. That word is only a color. It ain't facts no more. That's your
Also,
boy, verbatim.
also, real quick, this nigga Blast could be on. I'm just looking at the Kev on stage, nigga, and I forgot this nigga Nas went to the Grammys with Khalees wearing nigger shirts. Like I'm about to put it on the jumbotron. Like no one, nobody said nothing about that. Like
But not only
The lack
that,
of
Blue.
consistency is
Look at the
crazy.
shit that Kanye did and said about the black community, and they will still claim that nigga in a hot heartbeat. You get what I'm saying? It's because you think he's black. You don't give a fuck what Kanye said. Kanye could call everybody in here nigger, but you
Yep.
got a problem with Drake?
Yep. It's the skin tone thing, man. You got to be a certain shade to
Gotta
say
be
certain
dark. Gotta
shit.
be dark skinned.
That's what it
Gotta
It's
is.
be
the
dark
skin
I said
tone
skinned.
it
and the
earlier.
Canadian.
Tell me I'm not cooking. I said it earlier. I was like, the same thing. When you dark, when you're a certain skin color, skin tone, you get different rules. It's different rules for different skin tones. This is where we at now. This is where instead of black
It's
people
more than the
coming together
skin
to learn
tone.
finance, how to buy collectively and do shit that and to move, how to get political power so we can get more influence. Nah, we working about who's light skin? Nah, you ain't nigga, you ain't black nigga. Nah, whose family's from
Yeah,
Caribbean? If you're not, nah, nigga, no. If your family, if your parents raised you in a Caribbean West Indian house, you're not black either. I
The
literally had a
problem
Yeah,
is
nurse tell
Drake
tell me
never
that
that's
went
shit.
and got dressed like J. Cole. I'm
I,
sorry, Tracy, but that's the problem. If Drake would have got dressed like J. Cole and kept his mama in the house and we didn't see Sandra being white, maybe he could have got away with it. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Nah,
Tracy,
I
I
feel
I
but
like
said that in my
they would
other
have hated that
spaces.
nigga.
I
RC. I
said
don't even feel
if
like that's it,
if
man.
Drake grew up in a house where the household income was $50,000 lesser and he was 10 shades darker,
no,
he
that's
would have
not
won the
it.
beef. He would have won a
J.
beef.
It's
Cole
not it
is
because
no, that's
he
they
I
needed
accept.
dreads.
Yeah,
no.
And
they
I
accept
think
J. Cole,
what
no
Shicey
problem.
saying is, I think what Shicey saying is right, bro. Like, I don't even think. I mean, it's
it's
kind of
because he shows his mama. I'm telling you, J. Cole. Nobody knows what J. Cole mama look
no.
like,
That is a
and
part
it's
that
funny because Dennis was around more than J. Cole.
Mama got
That is
a
what I
whole.
understand.
Wait a minute, J. Cole mama got a whole video that
Them
he
niggas
did
don't know
with.
what she look like though.
no.
I
I don't know
promise
what
you,
she look like
Tracy.
either,
What's her name? I
Tracy.
don't even think they know her
Is
name,
it
They
but
don't
you
know
know.
Kendrick?
her. They don't. Uh, did you try to do that? Boo? Yeah. I'm sorry. We wasn't. I don't know
Oh my
who.
bad. That's probably me. That's my fault, my friend.
Okay.
It's like
My bad,
Kendrick's
yo, my
son.
bad.
We all knew
Do
he
y'all know J.
existed, but
Cole?
we
Wait a
didn't
minute,
really
hold
know
on.
what he
I know
looked like.
But
Tracy
y'all
know,
look
but
at y'all
do
don't
y'all
watch
know
J.
J. Cole
Cole.
mama name?
Nope.
Do y'all know it? Now, I know you do, Tracy, but I'm talking about to the
Yeah.
stage.
No, I don't. I know her as Mr. J. Cole's mother.
Her
Mrs. J.
No.
name
Cole's
is
mother.
K. Cole. Her name is K.
No.
Cole.
Hey Tracy, I swear we do not know about her. That's what I'm
Y'all
saying.
don't be checking for J. Cole like that. She
N-
done got a
Nah,
whole
I think
video.
I
No,
can
I
J.
feel
ask
Cole
like
did
she's
a
Tracy.
not.
whole video when he
I
retired his
believe
mama
you,
from the post
Tracy. I'm
office.
No,
Tracy,
I'm
Tracy.
not
you're
disagreeing. I
biased.
feel like that's why I
I
feel like
think if
it's
I ask the general black community what J. Cole mama name is or to pick
Nah,
her
you
up
don't
out of
know that.
lineup, they don't know.
No, I don't know
Yeah,
that's
nothing
you
why I
not
about
don't
gonna know
feel
that.
that.
RC. That's why I don't feel like with Drake. I don't think it has nothing to do with like him being mixed, his skin color, nothing like that. I feel like that's they added that in because the biggest in the world. I feel like if it was swap and J Cole was a biggest artist in the world, they would definitely would have found his mom. They definitely would have been doing the same thing. So I don't think that's the case. But what Shicey was saying also, like dark skinned people, like that is a thing. Like we know that like light skin, dark skin, whatever in the black community, that is a thing. But I feel like with Drake, it's just because he the biggest in the world, bro, and he been the biggest for over 10 years.
Inevitable. I just want to.
Yeah,
I
I
don't mean.
agree with that.
It's not just never you cooking, but here's where I would like add or a change where you said it's it's the fact that he is light skinned and he is the biggest in the world. It's both because it doesn't sit
Okay, what do you
well
think
with
is first? That's what I was gonna. What so
Oh,
what do
so
you think?
first it has to be the influence because like you said,
Okay,
if he was some lame nigga, like there's a lot of light skinned niggas that never did
If
anything.
he
Like
was
you know,
Logic,
exactly. That's a very good example. If he was
facts. Yeah.
Logic, then niggas wouldn't care, right? But because he's him, it don't sit right. It's like, how is this light skinned nigga, man? How he, man? Come on, just why can't you just be 10 shades darker, my nigga? Come on, it just don't feel right. You got a white mom. Oh, I don't feel right. It's just like when people. I met some black people that was like, it's like it's the same feeling of when you see a white woman with a black man, or what a black man with a white woman. I'm like, yeah, you just have mental health issues. Like
Okay.
you just need to get over that.
When do you
That's what
think
some
this
people have
started?
equated it to.
When do you think this started? Because I feel like this never was a thing.
When
Like
when
everybody knew who
Kendrick
Sandra
from the
was.
start.
hold on, when Kendrick psyoped or committed did a psyop during the beef, right? That's when all this shit really came about. Because let me tell
Okay,
you right now,
okay.
I grew up in New York City.
No,
Light skinned niggas was niggas.
Yeah,
I
RC, I'm
never
telling
heard
you. Yeah.
none of this
I don't agree. I
FBA, none
think
of
it's
this shit.
always been there, but Kendrick gave everybody a voice to speak up. You saw niggas jumped out the woodwork, but I feel like that
Oh,
a lot of them always felt that way.
okay. So why didn't it feel like this when Common did this or when Pusha like that? This wasn't a thing. They was worried about his
It never
kid,
got global.
but it was. If you think about it, stay scheming and that beef like that is global. Like everybody know that.
Do
I
people
think
remember
He
what is
wasn't
the
as
name of
big as
Common
he
he
wasn't
song?
was
the
now.
he
He
wasn't
wasn't
the
as
biggest.
big back then
He
as
was
he is now.
Yeah, exactly. He was Drake, but he wasn't the biggest. Now I feel like the longevity, you just like they doing now. Now they talking about Jay Z
I
can sell
don't.
more.
Wait a minute, hold up. One question. Did Common attack his blackness though? I
Yes,
don't.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
what exactly did he say? Because I don't remember no more
I
at this
I had to
point.
break up the lyrics, but it was something about him being mixed up and him not. being gangster. It was like all in them lines and shit like that. So like it started back then with the mix. It didn't hit like that because black everybody black fuck with Drake. So it's like none of that shit never was hitting. That's why Push the T try to say somebody's hair don't nap enough,
Yeah.
won't nap enough. But you see that didn't really hit. It was more so about the kid. But you fast forward to Kendrick, like Shai said, 2024. Now it's like this thing with light skin. They don't even call him black no more. They talking about he a light skin, like
Oh,
bro, that
he's the
he's black.
Canadian.
He
I've
Canadian. Like niggas was
always
never even
heard
talking like that.
rumblings of that.
You said say it
Prior
again.
to the beef. Prior to the beef, I've always heard rumblings of that, like on
No,
social
that's what I'm
media.
saying, but it
But
didn't
I don't
stick.
think it was as big. But it's always existed. Is what I'm saying. That narrative has always been there.
Yeah, it wasn't as big as because Drake wasn't as big. He was just this kid coming up,
Prior to
like
the beef, he was big.
yeah,
He's been
prior to
big
the
for the
beef,
last.
yeah.
But that's what
Yeah,
I'm
that's my
saying. I don't
saying.
feel
It's
like
always been there. But in post beef, the beef gave them the microphone. The beef gave them the courage to be like, oh my God, I'm not the only one that feels this way. Because when Kendrick said we don't want to hear you say nigga or whatever, I saw a bunch of people say I always felt that way, but I'm glad he finally said it.
and
And
you
It's
he
know
like
just
why,
saying what
RC?
everybody
You know
else is
why?
feeling.
Because
He's
the
what the
media,
culture's
look, the
feeling.
media, hold on, Shice. Because the media was saying these things. You had people like Ebro coming out like
exactly.
making
Hmm.
it a thing, like I'm biracial, woo, woo, woo. Like, bro,
Hmm.
all the time we done grew up, like the times, I think everybody, you know what I'm saying, before this beef, light skin was a thing in the black culture. White people don't call other white people light skin. Like, so stop saying that and
Hold on,
make it
hold
seem
on.
like,
Let me tell you, and I said this a couple of times. This is pre-beef, and I said this about Meghan Markle because I used to get into some royal family drama. Black people, and y'all can disagree with me. You are a mixed person is black to them if they find it beneficial for them. So when Tiger Woods was winning things before he said he was cannibal Asian, that nigga is black.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying? Because he's
Facts.
he's Tiger Woods and make us
facts,
look good. Obama is black. He's the president.
facts.
They were
Yeah.
trying to claim Meghan Markle when that bitch don't hang out with no black people. She don't like
No,
black people
she
at
lives
all.
amongst the whites.
But you know why? Because Meghan Markle married a prince. It's good to say we got a black princess. Now Meghan Markle married the man that drives the cab. That bitch is white. You get what
Wait,
I'm
wait, wait,
saying?
wait, wait. You talking about the one now, right?
Hmm.
The princess now?
Yeah, yeah. She married Prince Harry, and
Yeah,
so
Prince Harry.
everybody wanted to claim her. She doesn't hang with. She
But
doesn't
that
hang
see
with
that
black
that
people.
don't mean so okay, okay. So
She don't like black people.
I don't yeah, I don't know about that. I know she mixed, right?
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
she
level. I know her.
she was on
Like I did.
she was on
She don't
No,
Suits.
like black people.
okay,
She was
no,
on
no. Before
Suits.
before all that, just her as a human, she's black and white, right?
Yeah.
So we still got to say she's black, regardless if she hangs with white, because we know people that has a black mom and dad.
Wait a
Well,
minute.
I do,
Let me
I
get
do.
this off. Let me get this off.
Okay, go ahead.
No, black people don't do it that way. It's based on if
Yes,
they
they
find
do.
it beneficial. Listen to this. Look at
No,
the
Mm-hmm.
RC, I
Maori
got to
Cause
twins.
disagree.
she cooking.
Wait a
She
minute.
cooking.
Look at the Maori twins. That's a
She's
perfect
cooking.
example. Same mama, same. They're twins, and they call Tia the black twin and Tamara the white twin. Why? Because she's married to a white man.
But
That
but
makes no
Hmm.
sense.
but
Yeah, the
that
whole thing
I
is
see. I
retarded.
never heard that here. Tia Tamara growing up, sister, they are black. So I
Go
never.
into Shade Room. Go into any
But
comment
Yep.
come
post with
on,
Tia and
RC,
Tamara. They're
we
gonna
don't
call
care.
one a
Listen,
black
Yep.
But
twin.
see,
hold on. Let me get
but
this off right quick.
that's that quote
We
unquote
don't care
culture
about.
shit
Listen, we
though.
don't care
Hmm.
about.
That's that
Hold on,
culture
yeah,
shit.
we don't care about what the shape like the people are saying in the comments. We just let's take it back to just what it is. Like if you are black and white, you are black, right? It don't matter if you
No, to me
Not
personally,
anymore.
I let a mixed person tell me what they are.
no, you can't.
Some mixed
We not saying we can't say we let them tell. We just speaking off genetics. We just
Inevitable.
being
Inevitable,
this is
brother.
I
facts.
think
It
I
ain't
think we
Let me
always determined it based on how we
no.
viewed them
Hold
socially.
on,
If we
RC.
saw the mixed person with black
FBA
people, we
Let me
say
niggas
they
just
is
get
a
black.
this. Let me just get
whole
this
that's
off. Hold on. Let me
2.8
just get this
million
off.
niggas.
So, yeah, let me just get this off. They can either say they're black and white. You know what I'm saying? They can say that, but at the end of the day, like you are black. You know what I'm saying? You black. You can't just
I
say,
don't
oh,
necessarily
Bruh,
you
agree.
you
can't just
know,
say I'm
So
white. Okay,
I
okay,
okay.
give you,
brother,
I give you a
So you
brother,
good
telling me,
example. I give
brother,
you a
I
good
so
feel
example.
you,
Also, hold up,
but
so
Shiesty.
you
if
you telling me that a person with a black parent can
Keep
just be like, yeah, I'm white, but they have a
No, they
black
could
parent.
say I'm biracial or
That
they can say they black, but they can't say white.
they
I
would
agree
never
with you.
say they can't say they white. They would never
But
be
they could
accepted
say
to the
I'm
white community.
biracial or they could say they're black. So I let mixed people tell me if you're gonna be one of those that identifies
You can't
biracial or
tell
you're
me
gonna be
about
one of
you
those
I
ones that's
know
gonna
you
be black.
biracial. I know you like you can't say you not biracial, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
But no, some like a Drake, like the Maui twins, they just go with I'm black. They don't even say they're biracial. They're like I'm black. That's what they identify as. But there are some mixed people, like a
keyword.
Meghan
I
Markle, who's gonna let you know she's biracial because she doesn't want to be a black woman,
but that's fair. Look,
and that's
that's you said
fair.
a key word. You said identify. Drake identifies as being black. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's what we're saying. He's
Yeah,
one of the ones that say he's black.
But
And
then,
you are black if
but
you
then
if you
Kendrick
if that's
but
what
said,
he
you
don't even have to
choose.
"You're not
identify. My
like the
point is, you
dark
don't have to
skins."
identify. You are that. You don't even gotta identify that you black, Drake.
I
You are
think
black.
you doing this these
No, no,
times.
you don't. You
I think
don't.
you.
But
I
you feel
think. I
parent.
think
But
you
that's
do
Bro,
but that's
because
I
what
just
he
think
what
y'all
he's
are
trying to
choosing
agree
the
on
hold up, my
though.
SBA.
nigga, my nigga. Let me get this off. I think you kind of do too, and I kind of see what RC was saying because like niggas do pick and choose like who they want to accept as being black. Like Jake, for instance, like J. Cole is black, but they told Logic he couldn't say nigga. And I think Logic his dad is black and his mom is white. Like we don't claim Logic at all because he's white passing. I don't know if people in here is into wrestling, but it's a wrestler named Sol Ruka. She's white passing, but she's black. Like, and she said like, you know, I never grew up identifying as a black woman because I didn't look like that, and I know I didn't have the disadvantages that black woman has. So I really do agree. Like I know what you're saying,
And
not
that
it's
go
what it
that
is,
go
but
with
it's
skin color,
what
yeah.
you identify with.
Not that, and I feel like that comes with the skin color, like, cause you do have some people like Logic that looks like he do look white. You know what I'm saying? And if he want to identify with white, that's fine. Like if you want to just I'm white, yeah, that's
Do
cool. But at the end
anybody
of the
know
day,
what somebody
but
like Blake Griffin identifies as?
you say, do we know?
Biracial.
Yeah, biracial.
Exactly.
But look,
Biracial.
but what is he though? He's biracial and black, right?
What do you mean biracial and black? What?
No, he's just
He
He's
black and
black
white.
and
He's just
white.
black and
Yeah, he
white.
just black and white.
But
all
he
right.
chooses to go
Like
biracial, right? You get what I'm
But
saying?
see,
But
you
here's
here's
the
the
thing:
but
here's
you're
the
black.
it's
It
but
don't
black
matter
people that
what
drew
you.
this
check this
line
out.
between the separating the genealogy, and
That's
it's black people that's doing
that's
it.
all I'm saying.
Because let me explain. I never thought I would meet a real life foundationally black American, and I met one, and I'm sad that I met her at work because she's a nurse, and that shit is fucking crazy what she told me. Okay, y'all have to understand that there is a very much a split that is deep rooted in history. It was actually depicted in actually depicted beautifully in Black Panther 1, where you have this separation of immigrant black slaves that were that were not colonized, that was selling the Negroes, and then another one that were the slaves descendants. And then these people, the Tariq Nasheeds of the world, and let me tell you, it's a large amount of these people. It's not like a couple 100,000. There's a large amount of people, like 2.8, almost 3 million black people in America who identify as foundationally black. By their retarded ass ideology, many of us are not black in here. Okay. They go by skin tone. You would think these are like the black Aryan race motherfuckers. Like, you gotta have a right skin tone. They got your ancestry.com and go me 23, whatever shit. That shit gotta be intact. Your parents cannot be from any type of direct or indirect importation to the colony. Bro, they look up this stupid ass shit. It's crazy. And I had a nurse tell me, I was born and raised firstborn generation of black for my family. Everybody from my family is from Guyana. My brothers, sisters, everybody. She told me that I wasn't black because I didn't, their ideology. I didn't grow up with the black experience. As if when I was walking in the hood in in New York City, and NYPD was like, wait, before we stop and frisk y'all, right? All everybody that got parents that was raised in a West Indian household or African household, and y'all over here, y'all good. All the other niggas that were just born here, y'all over here. This is how stupid and fucking retarded
Yeah, the black
the
experience is
ideology
not
is.
even real,
And
bro. Like,
Kendrick, exactly,
I
inevitable.
mean, like,
Kendrick doubled
that's
I
down
fair.
on
got
it
you,
during the
Tracy.
beef.
Let's get to Tracy. Go ahead,
My
Tracy.
bad, Shiesty.
No, you good,
Oh,
bro.
okay. So I was gonna say, so I agree with both RC and Inevitable. Inevitable a little bit more I agree with. I don't know if you all have ever seen the movie Imitation of Life. It was back in the 30s, but they redid it in the 50s. But it was about a black girl who had a black mama who was a mammy pretty much for a white family. So her mom was black, father was white or whatever. And she was white passing. So she decided she didn't want to be black. She was white passing, decided she was going to live a life as a white person or whatever. And the person that she was with, which was a white man, as soon as he found out, sort of like, beat her up, dissed her, like you're black, you're black, you're black. So I say all of that to say, I do believe that if you're black, if you're biracial, being black and white or whatever, it's not really up to the person to say who they identify as, because the world and society is going to tell you who you are. They're going to tell you that you black. Drake is
No,
the
they allow you to
epitome.
say biracial now, Tracy.
Well, I
You
know
talking
they say
about something.
biracial, but I'm just saying, like, for
You talking about the
society.
80s, 1900s. You can say either biracial or you can say black.
I
You
mean, you
cannot say
already
No,
white.
could.
you
That's what I'm
can no,
saying. Like,
they can say what they identify as. What I'm saying is society is gonna tell you your ass is black, because Drake is showing you, UMG is telling Drake right now, you black than a motherfucker, nigga. You are still a nigga. At the end of the day, you're still a nigga. Period. Point blank.
That's because
That's
he
what they're telling
is
him.
living his life as a black man. But if he lived like Blake Griffin, and he said if he acted, or even if he lived like Logic, he would probably get away with just being biracial.
no,
But because
that,
Drake
but
doubled
that don't
downs on
listen,
being
Ashley.
black,
But you
it's
keep saying
different.
biracial.
But
What is
I
Drake,
agree. I
biracial?
but
agree with that.
Logic and Blake Griffin, they're still black.
I
They
That's
think
how
still. That's what I'm
society
I look
don't
saying.
at
treat
them.
them the
Like, they
same as
still
a
some niggas.
Drake.
They
I don't
still
They
think
are
black
black.
though.
society treats them the same as they would a Drake.
Why? Okay, why you say that?
Because Drake is black. Like his phenotype, there's no doubt in that he's black in there, right? Like
Look, if Blake Griffin walked around, look, Blake Griffin can walk around saying nigga, all type of shit. Like, if he wanted to like be in the world of like the rapper, I would say the rapper world, where just in the clubs and all this and that. I'm telling you, they gonna look at him the same way as Drake. It ain't got none. You only
they
white
would,
pass.
but he doesn't socially live his life as like as a black man. He doesn't
Clay Thompson
socially.
don't either.
Clay Thompson does. He's black.
That's what they are all the same. Blake
Well, they're
Griffin, Clay
all
Thompson,
black.
they all black. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the
Clay
day,
Thompson
What about
dates
Steph
black
Curry?
women.
Same
He
thing with
he
Steph
dates all
Curry.
Forget
type of women.
Steph
Steph
Curry's
Curry
not
too.
mixed.
and none of
He's
these dudes
black,
y'all
all
Steph
saying
black.
is
Curry
black
is
would be
black. Yeah, he is
considered
black.
black. There's a lot of black people that do not consider them black. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I don't
No,
think
I
y'all
know. I said
realize
Well,
that.
no,
it's
like,
no.
right.
I'm
That's what
telling you,
Inevitable is
Yeah,
saying.
I
He's
know.
saying black people don't
they will
consider
be
them
considered
black,
colonizers.
but the world is gonna consider them black. Like,
No, I'm saying
regardless of what they
No,
everybody
think
you.
in
consider
their
But
black
I
people
head,
think you.
the
black.
When
world
you
is gonna
mean by
think
the
they black.
world, I'm think you maybe the majority. I mean the majority, which is white people, because white people
No,
would definitely not consider them. Would always consider them black,
no, black
and
people.
it,
Yeah.
Only
and
reason black people not consider them black now is because of what Kendrick Lamar. No, when I grew up, listen.
exactly,
When
they're
I
a
as I
DEI
grew up,
rapper.
bro, everybody
Hmm.
thought mixed. If you biracial, bro, you black. Nobody when I was growing up thought
Facts,
because you
bro.
mixed and you not black, you
But
biracial. Like
Brody,
you
you're
already we
explain
already
cooking.
to
know
me
you're
why
biracial because
we
you
call
have two
one
different races.
twin
Like
black and one twin white. They're the same. Please explain that. Black people choose how they feel about you if they determine your race based on how they feel about you. That's where we
no, they
are in
don't.
society.
Listen,
I
But
didn't
Ashley. That's
even
what I'm
know
but
that they
that's
saying.
was
what.
doing that
Fuck
with
But
T
Philly.
and
no,
Why
Tamara.
does it
They
even
do.
fucking matter, bro? When you really think about it
but that's what I'm saying.
Feelings don't
on
matter.
some
Exactly.
It's
high
facts.
IQ shit,
I agree with that.
on some high IQ shit though, why the fuck are we so obsessed with
With skin tone.
how much melanin
Yeah.
my skin produces? You see how fucking asinine we did? Like this shit is asinine, bro. And I'm not even trying to be on some
All
kumbaya,
right, let me ask you a serious question.
if like
Shicey, let me ask you a serious question. Let me ask you personally a serious question, Shicey. You a dark skinned nigga and I'm light skinned, right? Do you feel weird when I say nigga, bro?
no,
We talk all the time.
no,
Exactly.
no.
Exactly.
I
You know
kind of
Exactly.
feel a
why?
little weird
Because
That's what
when
you
you
I'm
know
say
trying to
nigga.
why?
say,
But
bro.
you know
That's
why,
what I'm trying
though?
to say. It's a psyop,
It's a
bro. It's a
psyop.
fucking
Exactly. It's a
psyop.
fucking psyop.
It's a
Yeah.
fucking psyop for
I
2024.
feel
Yeah.
I feel
That
kind of
shit's
weird.
stupid.
Can I build off the
Facts fucking
psyop
time,
shit?
bro.
Crazy.
Can I build off the
Facts.
psyop shit? Can I get the alley oop?
It did kind of
Fucking
sound.
facts.
No, I'm
Can
just
I?
playing.
That, that's I'm gonna start some
Nah, cause
shit. No,
you
I'm
done
playing.
triggered me now. Now I'm triggered. Yo, you want to talk about the psyop? Yo, the whole 2024, the whole
Yeah,
smear campaign
yeah,
against
bro.
Drake was a psyop, nigga. That's why the nigga Stevie Knight just got Manchurian candidate reversed. The nigga woke up. He was like, yeah, my nigga, like, it was just, I was just on some shit, because then what Kendrick did is he played on the emotions and the racial frustrations, intra-racial frustration and battles that we have within each other. He played on that, right? And he brought something that was deeply rooted in black culture, this confrontation between African immigrants versus natural born black Americans and descendants. That shit is a real thing, and it came to the forefront. He played on that, and he triggered that
Yeah,
whole
because
thing,
that
and then
black is
UMG triple quadruple down on it. Like, you have to think about how you complete a psyop. You have to have a narrative, and then enough people to believe it, and then you have to have money and influence to make it true. If 10 niggas say something about Shiesty, and $1 billion hospital writes pays an a cheap editorial to write about it, guess what? Shiesty did it. Then this is the world we live in now. You see what I'm
and
saying?
then
Shiesty,
let's be real,
don't
like
you think to get that off, there had to have been a doubt in the first place? Y'all ever seen the movie Inception?
no,
The
Yeah,
person
no.
has to think
yeah.
it themselves from
No,
the
I don't
from the
listen. See,
start.
this is what I feel like. Everything is programming. Like literally everything. If you see it enough and you hear it enough, those are even not even your own thoughts. You
Right,
just going with what's you hearing and seeing. Like I
right.
don't believe a lot of people even thought that. Like listen, you
Well, I
got
don't
things.
think this was
Hold
the
on.
first time they was programmed to think that about Drake. How about that? I don't think it was the first time.
No, they've been doing
I'm
that. It's all the
okay.
narratives.
It's okay. We got things like the Black American experience, like that little narrative. Like listen,
Yeah, shit is a narrative for sure.
if you seen shows like Top Boy and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's like overseas in London and shit like that. Same gang shit, drug shit. Like it's the same as over here. Like all that
It's a
black people from
psyop.
over there and black people from America go through different things. No, we don't. They just talk different, bro. Everybody got hoods. Everybody got some like killing, stealing, rape. Just whatever. Sunshine, good days. It's the same thing, bro. Like I don't understand why people thinking there's a difference between this black person that live over here and that black person over there. It's not, bro. Like it's not. They just
Yeah.
talk, everybody talk different. We got accents, different languages, but as far as living, it's
So,
the same.
okay, earlier we mentioned it. Why do we not claim Logic?
I claim Logic. I say Logic is a person with a classic album, two classic albums to me, and he's better than
Fact.
Kendrick. So I
They
claim
don't they
Logic.
don't
Shout
let
out
him
Bobby
say nigga.
Tarantino.
They don't
They
let him
don't.
say nigga. Yeah, he literally don't use the word nigga because I think he said like people
Logic
tell
don't
people
say
like
nigga.
nah
Nah, I
no.
think he did. I
Nah,
think he
he
said it
He
he
too.
said
say
it
it,
in his
but
first
I
Nah,
I
he
mean
album.
did a
I've
joke
heard
He,
him
about it
say it
and he
like
made a
once or
joke.
twice, but he really
yeah, he
don't
don't
really
say
try
it
to say that
frequently
shit.
because he
Yeah.
yeah,
actually
he
He
can.
literally did a
But
joke
here's the
about it
thing:
in
he
his
can
own
actually
movie.
rap though. Like, he doesn't have to
He can
say
actually,
nigga. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
Lot man,
broke can
yeah,
flow,
It's
yeah.
like
yeah,
I
fam.
bro.
see
Broke
people
can
claim
flow.
Cardi B before they claim Logic. You get what I'm
Boy, I
saying?
Sir,
seen
This
somebody
is what I'm
say.
saying.
Crazy, yo,
You want
which
to
is
talk about
crazy,
somebody
RC.
Boy, I seen somebody
you want
say.
to talk about somebody that's anti-black? There you
I
go.
seen somebody say Cardi B the
She
next.
embraced her fucking Caribbean shit
The
more
way
than the
The
FBA
next
fucking.
was on her
the next
ass. What?
the next who fats, what you say?
I seen somebody say Cardi B the next black mogul.
I
I knew it
swear,
was
bro, they
crazy.
be
That
tripping,
shit
bro.
was funny as
Yeah, but
hell.
what the
Bro,
fuck? If
everything.
she
That's why I said
runs,
fat,
we in a
nigga,
we in
if
fat
the
she
said,
runs
fat
her
in the
said, what
business
twilight
the
the
zone,
way she
bro.
DEI is
runs her
going
coochie,
on?
nah, me
That's why
don't
I've been saying
want
we in the
it.
twilight zone, bro. I never in my life seen so many people calling black people light skinned and not calling them black, like
Right.
and making it seem like
Bro, I'm
okay,
telling you,
biracial,
bro.
because I know RC, I like that word. Biracial people are not black, like bro. I always known them as being black, bro. Like it's not even that hard to like comprehend. Like it's just
Wait a
not.
minute. Can I ask you one question? Like, okay, so even if the biracial was hanging with all the white people, they
That's cool
didn't you still called them black?
because they are. It's just what they
I'm
are.
asking you, is that what y'all and how y'all get off? Because I'm
Yes.
from the South and
Okay.
I don't think we did.
See, I lived down south before too, and
So,
what I'm saying is especially down south, when you're biracial, they're gonna say you're black. It don't matter if you hanging with white kids or not. Like that don't even
But
make
what
sense.
about
Just
what
because
did
you're
the
hanging with
black
white kids,
people
don't mean
say?
that your parent, one of your parents, are not black. Like we
But what
know
did
you're
the
biracial.
black people say?
What you mean? What did the black people say? We still call them
We
black.
we already know white people think every biracial is black. We know that. But
No, I'm
what
saying black.
did the
What do you
black people
mean?
accept them
Black
if
people
they want
always
So,
call
Yeah,
black
black
people
people
black.
so
would typically call
I
biracial
got a question.
boys red. Their names will
that they if
always
they
be
did
red.
not hang out socially with other black people and they if we felt like they was trying too hard to only align themselves with white
So
people,
if,
did we
if, if
still
when
accept
the
them, Tracy?
biracial kids came around looking like Drake and J. Cole, we called them white, but they hang with white people.
They did if they was only hanging with the white
We never.
people.
No, we didn't. RC, that's not true.
Yeah, I never,
That's
I
not
They
never.
didn't
true.
accept them either. If they
We.
was only hanging with the white
That's not
people, they
true.
Bro,
Cause
didn't
I.
you could
accept
be a,
them.
but here's
That's
the
not
thing. You
true.
could be a
Me growing
black
up,
man.
I
If you
had
hang
I
out
had
with too
white.
many white people, you still won't be accepted. They're
Yeah,
gonna
and
call you,
that's
they're
why
gonna
Drake
call
was on
you,
the black
they're
kid
gonna
on
call
his,
you a
where he
coon
was at.
ass nigga. They're gonna
That's
call
what I'm
you
saying. They
They'll call you
always
biker.
done
Samuel
that.
Jackson
So
from
the
Django.
message is any a white alignment, right, would be you will be ostracized. Whether you're if whether it's you by socially,
Facts.
whether it's genetically, you will be
Yes.
ostracized. You are not like
Unless
us.
you prove yourself black to them in a
You
sense.
can't. That see, RC, you don't have to prove yourself
I'm
when your
talking about
parents.
other people, not me. I'm
No,
just
no,
telling
no,
you how
no.
people
RC,
think.
I'm saying the biracial don't have to prove themselves from being something
Bruh,
that
I hear
they.
you,
Well,
but we're talking about
I
these
agree.
people. But we talking about them. We're not necessarily talking about nobody on this stage.
Yeah,
We
we talking
get
about
No,
how
I
we
know.
retarded
feel.
people, my nigga.
Yeah,
These are
we just talk. I'm just talking.
this
I ain't talking about no conversation.
ideology is retarded, and retarded people, you really can't deal with them. You really
We
cannot.
just left. I had a space where niggas was telling me Drake had to prove himself. You get what I'm saying? About well, you
Exactly.
was
It's a
there.
FBA. Them FBA
Yeah,
niggas be
no,
Yeah,
wilding
that's
on
the
here.
FBA shit. That's the
no.
That's
Them
FBA
what I'm
niggas
shit,
saying.
was
Not
trying to.
bro.
FBA niggas be
They was
wilding
telling
on
me
here,
he
That's
my
the
had to
nigga.
prove
FBA.
himself.
That's the
Niggas,
See,
How
he
was
yeah,
he
said
FBA
niggas
going?
shit,
that.
strip me
bro.
of my
How did
blackness.
how was he gonna prove himself? Like what did he have
That's
to
what
do to
I
prove
tried to
himself?
get them to
Niggas,
explain, Trace. I couldn't get them to
niggas
say
black.
shit.
It's
Yo,
like they want him to. It's like they
listen,
almost want him to
listen. RC.
apologize for
Uh,
not being fully black or something like that.
Facts.
That's what
yeah,
I'm
Yeah,
yeah.
saying.
it's
Like, hey,
That's
sorry
weird.
for my
that's
genealogy.
basically like what they.
How dare you
Because
be 10 shades lighter than
yeah,
us?
because what I done noticed is that a lot of them they don't. A lot of them they don't like you if you don't seem like you're if you don't seem like you apologize or if you're tapped in.
Yes.
You didn't.
Like
You let them kiss the
not to
booth.
make J. Cole sound like J. Cole don't sound like he apologizing, but they accept J. Cole more because J. Cole he raps more like a black man. He makes music more like a black rapper would do.
Only a black man. He's not making that. He's not making the salsa music. He's not making the
Exactly.
country music. So to them, Drake has been dipping too
Well, J.
much.
Cole just
In,
did. He just
J-
made some country and all
what?
funkadelic
Well,
type
we
of
Tracy
stuff
ain't
he
gonna
hear
was
be
putting
right
Tracy.
out.
there.
Facts.
He made country
We
Tracy
music?
ain't
gonna
Oh
be
hear
right
Tracy.
shit.
I
there
ain't
every
even
No,
gonna
time.
lie
RC
to
don't
you.
make country music.
ASAP Rocky made Punk Rocky and was dancing like a fucking retard. Nah,
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
good,
So what do we
bro.
That's
call
what I'm
that?
I'm
But
good,
And wait
they
a
saying.
minute,
bro.
and
accept
that
him.
wait a
But
minute,
He
that's a
would
perfect example. ASAP Rocky and what's his and Young Thug both said
and
fuck the Black Lives Matter shit. That
mm-hmm,
don't affect me. Lil Wayne said fuck the
mm-hmm.
Black Lives Matter shit. That don't affect me. But who did they want to hear from about Black Lives Matter? They want to hear from Drake. They want
But
him
that's
to speak
because,
Oh
on
like
it.
yeah,
Inevitable said, it's because he's most successful. I don't think that they don't
Exactly,
do
How
that
is
to
because
J.
fucking
Cole.
Wayne? Why do we
I
let
don't think
Wayne?
that
We
they
let
do that
Kanye
to
get
he
J.
away
not
with
big
it.
as
Cole.
Drake, RC.
I don't think they do that to J. Cole because J. Cole don't make that type of music. I don't think they do it to J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? Because J. Cole is not
Not
as
big enough.
successful as
Yeah.
Drake
But why
is
do we
right now.
let
that
Wayne?
makes
Why
sense.
do we let Wayne and Kanye say whatever they want about the black community, and we never, no matter what they say about us, we accept them. We're never gonna be,
That's what we.
we're
yep.
never gonna throw them
Go ahead.
away.
I'm
You
sorry.
can
But
because they it's
That's
the
what we have
phenotype,
to
man.
ask them FBA
that's
niggas.
why I'm.
That's
That's
what
what
we
I'm
gotta
getting
ask the
at.
But yeah,
FBA
the
That
niggas.
FBA niggas is
if
taking
you're
over now.
clearly black to them, they don't give a fuck what you say.
Right.
That's disparaging against black people. But Drake is constantly having to prove himself. And I'm sorry, Tracy, you don't understand it, but I think J. Cole has done it by keeping Mother K away and rocking the dreads.
But here's the
I
thing,
mean,
RC. You forget one thing. You gotta forget
it's
one.
part
Hiding
of
his
You
mama
forget
is
one thing. It's not
crazy.
just they clearly
Hey,
look black. You got you also have to be of. You can't be like African black. You can't be African black. You can't be
But
Caribbean black.
Drake got braids. Drake has braids. Like I don't know
Nah,
how much
no,
What is
nigga
no.
you could
I
braids?
be.
had Drake. No,
And
no.
they've been spending 2 fucking years talking about
It
what is it? The
it
and
braid.
they
it
said
Yeah,
don't
who
facts.
matter.
gets
It
braids in
don't
their
matter.
30s? That's what they said about him. They said, nigga, when did you decide to get braids in your 30s? I mean, it's always something.
But that's
But
because
you
he
know what?
Drake though.
Listening
You
to that
know.
space today, RC, it sounds like a lot of people. First of all, a lot of that boy Rashad sounded like he didn't know nothing about hip hop or what he sounded very young, like he just didn't know, and he was just
Let me
going
tell y'all
along with
something
what
about
people were
Rashad.
saying.
Let me tell you something about him, and I got on him before. Rashad is a aspiring rapper. He wanted to be a rapper. I think he might have got a management type deal with Rock Nation. Brief might have had something like that. So he was in a position where he tried to be a rapper. So again, I think it might be some of that. Y'all know how the
So it's
That's
rappers
the
go.
end
another
of the
failed rapper.
conversation,
It's
though. It's
another
always
failed
them.
rapper.
It's all right, Tracy. It's always them. It's
It's
always them.
always, always.
Oh, we done found. We can stop talking about. So,
Yeah, because we
how
already know
y'all
what
feel
it is
about
now.
Sauce Walker?
That boy
Is
finished.
he a younger dude? Like is he? I don't know if you know RC. Like is he
He
young?
like 35, like
Oh, he should know
35.
better then. What the hell?
So he's
Yeah,
like
he
around
definitely
Drake's
should.
age. So yeah, he would have been. And I'm not saying he's bad or anything, but yeah, I do believe he might have had some type of management deal with Rock Nation. I don't
I ain't gonna
know.
lie. We got to get a study on the rappers and all that, like the lower tier rappers that don't really make it, and why when they decide to like become hip hop content creators, why do they always go for Drake like that? Because it's never fails. Like everyone, I
But
click on their
see,
shit, they
Because
like
Drake
Drake
is
ain't
at the
this
top,
and that,
but
so
and then
I
I
get
go to their
Every
they're at the
last
confused.
profile.
bottom
one.
and
Every
Drake is at the
last
top.
one.
Like
So
Right.
Rashad, his most listened to on Spotify was Drake. His most listened to artist was still Drake
What
though.
the fuck?
And the
Oh,
guy and the guy Rasheem
it's
that
a lot
was
of
in the
six
space
God
too.
worshiping.
Yeah,
His
you said
most
his was Drake.
his was Drake too. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I
This
don't
shit
know.
mental health based,
Get out of
man.
the
yeah,
shade room,
it's
you know.
definitely mental, bro.
It's
Like,
definitely mental.
and then they be just, I don't know if they trying to start podcasts, you know, in the future, trying to be objective or what. But it's just like it'd be crazy because y'all really love this nigga, but y'all get on these spaces and be just saying anything like for
You
what?
You know why though? Because 2 years ago, it was a nigga that told that it was a nigga, and he did it so good. Like shout out to that little nigga, the little nigga from Compton. He did it so good to the point where he made it feel like if you black, you hate this nigga. And if you don't hate this nigga, something is wrong with you. And you have to answer why you still like this nigga and you're black. Because every day, even in real life, I wasn't on Twitter, but in real life, I had people like really, I had a friend that still won't talk to me to this day. And it's crazy because it's a real life friend that won't talk to me to this day because I like Drake. Because he feels like I'm going against black people or something like that because I like Drake. And that's weird. And it's because like it's something that that man done made people feel like, and it's a good game. It's a good game. It's a good idea. It's terrible what he's doing to the black community, but
He had help
it
though.
was a great game plan to put like, if you're black, you with me, and
Yeah,
if you not,
that's the psyop.
then that's
And he
what
had
it
help.
is.
The
It was a
media,
psyop.
Or the
yeah,
Democratic propaganda.
the
Yes,
Yeah.
media was
yes,
pushing that
yes.
shit too.
Preach that.
You had white podcasters talking about this shit like they can really. I'm talking about four white guys talking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And tricking people mind. You know what I'm saying? Not just the guy over there.
Fucking Jeremy
Bro,
had.
you want to hear about white guys talking about this shit? Inevitable. I listened to a podcast called KR Left, Right, and Center. This is the most political podcast on KCRW, right? When you talking about white people, it's straight. It's like white people, like raw chicken white people. Okay,
I
and they were talking about the beef. They were bringing the beef up, and of course, the left wing host is like, "Yeah, and Kendrick is just destroying Drake." I'm like, "Shut your chicken, uncooked chicken ass the fuck up." And I'm like, I was really turned off. I haven't listened to the podcast since, and that was 2 years ago. So I done
Yeah.
packed it up, central processing.
look. I'll tell y'all a little story. I won't tell you while I work, but my job is like a lot of white people, and I would have been at my job for years, like literally years, and I'm kind of one of the few black people there, and a lot of them like never talk to me about hip hop ever, like not really. They might say a little reference here and there, but they never really like brought up hip hop at all. The minute the beef happened and all the songs came out and all that shit, all these crackers rushed to me to tell me how like how Kendrick destroyed Drake and how they never liked Drake. And it's almost like they just knew that I was gonna agree with them. Like they tried to make it seem like, oh, I know how to start a conversation. I was gonna say my real name. I'm crazy. I don't know how to start I know how
Damn.
to start a
Damn,
conversation
he was
with
about to dox himself.
I know how to start a conversation with Blue. I'm about to bring up how Kendrick is the culture and how he destroyed Drake, and they were so fucking shocked that I wasn't with that shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
he
because
really
Yeah.
galvanized those type
because
of
if
people.
because if your display your profile pic matches your real complexion, that's why they was wait. They was like, yeah, he's dark skinned. Let's go talk to him. Yeah, Kendrick won, right? Nah, nigga.
No
Well, what do
facts,
you
bro.
mean? Don't you hate yourself? Yeah, here we go again.
No
I
facts. So it's like that's why it was so weird to see
Bro, I
these
was at a
niggas like,
liberal barbecue. I had to dip.
didn't mean to
bro.
call him cracker. Sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to call cracker. Sorry. Shout out to my Caucasian
Hey,
No,
allies.
but
hey, they are what they are. No
I
offense
know
to
Right,
my
the
they
fellow
are.
hey
crackers. I
Blue,
love
I know the
y'all.
type of white
The
person you talking
Quakers.
about. I know the type of white person you talking about, and this is the type of white people I'm talking about. Not the, our cool ass niggas like Vision and people like that in here. But you had people on here like Jeremy Hex and shit talking like like this race thing or a color thing. Like, bro, y'all can never speak on this, bro. Like, especially not niggas like you. You know what I'm saying? Jeremy Hex and like these other nerd niggas. Like, how could
Them
y'all ever
mayonnaise
question
ass
a
people.
nigga that's literally actually black? I'm talking about DNA. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what made it even worse than what that guy from the West Coast did by trying to bring that shit up. Because like I said, Common brought that up before. This nigga pushed it and said shit about his hair and kind of brought that up. But when Kendrick did it and the media went with it, you had white guys literally, pure like them corny white guys speaking like they can actually speak on race and color. It's like, what, bro? That's what made it worse. Now you got people and their kids growing up confused, not calling Drake light skin and just not black, but like light skin is like okay, but light skin means black, right? Like so that's the bullshit that was going on. You know what I'm
And
saying?
people know this shit too because like uh I should play that shit one of one of these spaces. Kendrick got a song. He got a song talking about how Whitney was never accepted and how like
Hmm.
he don't like that shit and how like he literally got a song describing how
That's on Mr. It's on Mr. Morales'
yeah,
music.
like so you
That
really
Hmm.
nigga's a
understand
hypocrite.
and you right, you use that same logic to go against Drake, the logic that was used against your partner who was a mixed person, like that you sung about that you didn't like that happening. Like that shit is crazy. This nigga's the
Blue,
biggest
that's
hypocrite ever.
crazy, Blue. Because
Yeah.
that's how you know his fans don't really listen to his music. Because how they don't know that? Like how they don't know that he actually talked about that, and how don't they don't call him out to be a fucking hypocrite? Like
Bro,
I am so
I'll
done
say
with
this
Kendrick
again.
Lamar,
He
bro.
went on a song and said, I call me an Israelite. I am not black no more. That word is only a color. It ain't facts no more. He said that on Damn, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Of course they don't fucking listen to his music. They only like to listen to certain parts of his music.
Yeah, exactly. This nigga don't. They don't this nigga does not. His whole fans don't listen to him. That's why they had to bot his shit up.
Nah, they
Bro, we're talking about same motherfuckers that think Bing Bop Boom Bop Bam is fucking spiritual.
Right.
They're like, damn, nah, if you don't get it, you don't get it, bro. It's like, stop.
Nah, that shit. And I seen and like a lot of those white people, a lot of black people don't let them be in, like let them in the spaces and like they don't even be checking who the fuck they is. Like cause Anthony Fantano, he sits in Justin Hunt and Glasses Malone and all those niggas faces on that damn podcast or Zoom call, whatever that shit is. And he got a 20-minute video of him saying nigger like
I
of
don't
him
get that
just saying the
facts.
N word, right? And him talking about Trayvon Martin dying and this and that. And like when he was listening to Iceman and he heard the Janet shut the fuck up when he said white kids only listen to you because they had some guilt and that's how your soul get fulfilled. That nigga almost popped a fucking blood vessel and he was like, white kids listen to Drake too. And I bet
Yeah, I
I've
seen
read
that.
this and did that and Drake hasn't even read Bell Hooks. It's like, nigga, like, why are you trying to sell yourself to us like you are such an ally more than
Facts.
this black man? Like, that is
Facts. He's trying to
crazy.
Yeah.
say Fats. He trying to Fantano's sitting there trying to be like, here's the prerequisites to being a black dude. You
Right,
gotta read this book and read this.
right. So a lot of them
And it's
white
like, bro,
a
stop
lot
it.
of them white
Stop it.
people is because they think he's corny, and they're really jealous. They're really jealous that he can do both things, that he can be funny and corny sometimes and be
Exactly.
comedian and stuff, and he can also be seen as cool and rap and be one of the best rappers of all time. A lot of them are jealous of that because they can't do that. Because Eminem is one of the best rappers of all time, but no disrespect, who the fuck just thinks Eminem is just fucking cool?
And I'm gonna double
nah,
down on that, like,
I'm cool with
and
that.
not,
I ain't gonna
not to
lie, I'm a
sound
nigga. I'm
lame,
cool. You know what I'm saying?
like
You know, he from the city and shit.
My
I will
bad,
say,
my bad. I mean, he cool,
no,
but
but I know
he
what you
like,
mean. I know what you
he,
mean. But
yeah,
like
he a
in real life,
Detroit
like
baby.
him be chilling and shit. Like he is a cool like person. But I get what you're saying.
Shit, ask
What I was
Royce
gonna
the
say
five
is that
nine. Look.
these niggas, I mean, these white people, they just really don't know. And I ain't trying to be lame. Like, you know how they talk about the culture and shit. Like these white people, they just don't get it. They're really on the outside looking in, and they're trying to be validated and they trying to be accepted. And this is the easiest way to get accepted. Just go with the wave. Like go with what the most people are saying. Like if you were really a part of the culture, quote unquote, and you knew what was going on, you would know that black people are not fucking with this nigga, not with the stuff he's trying to say, like, you know what I mean? But you wouldn't know that because you are white and you on the outside looking in. That's how I look at every white person that's a Kendrick fan, honestly. Like, you just don't understand it because you're not a part of it, but you're trying to be a part of it. But you're trying to wrong shit though. You know what I
No,
mean?
blue. That's
Like the
literally
real
what
black
it
people
is,
fuck
bro.
with Drake.
Like you just said, I look at every white Kendrick fan like that. Like they watching Boys in the Hood. Like you know how you got white friends who be like, oh yeah, I just seen Friday, like or like Boys in the Hood or like Menace to Society, some shit like that, and it's like it's like intriguing to them. You know what I'm saying? So they want to relate. So that's how I feel with Kendrick. Like, bro, that's not the music you really stop it, bro. Stop it. I
I
mean,
ain't
no
know.
white person. I don't feel like no. Oh well, I ain't gonna say no white person, but it's a very small batch that can just say, yeah, Kendrick. I just relate so hard. Like that's the music for me. Like, oh, it's not, bro. You white. You can make a change quick. Like, you know,
Bro, he literally
Yeah,
dissed them. He literally dissed them on To Pimp a Butterfly. He literally said like he literally has a song where he wants to like said he wants to kill all the white people.
Go, was you gonna jump in? Go. I thought Go would have had unmuted. Or maybe not me, I'm tweaking.
That nigga Kendrick is just a fraud.
Fucking
uh,
fucking Black of the Berry on Black of the Berry. He literally talks about like I want to just like eradicate the white people.
no, he
mm,
done put himself in a he done put himself in the category of where white people think if I say I like this, then this black person would like me. They'll accept me. Like it used to be like, oh, I listen to Tupac and da da da. Used to be a handful of rappers they'll say, and you'll be like, oh, okay, like da da da, you cool. Like, but now he done put himself in that category, and to me, like when you once you go into that category, to me, like you're lame.
yeah, it's
I'm
like
not
white
gonna
people feel
lie.
like they gotta say they fuck with Kendrick Lamar or they gonna feel like they racist.
Right,
Like, bro, you it's good, bro. You trash. Like, shout out to my white people here that don't fuck with him, bro. I fuck with you, bro. Like, you ain't gotta fuck
right.
with that nigga, man.
Like
Nah,
that
for real.
remind me of
For real.
like the white dad from Get Out that said, "No, I would have voted for Obama for a third term."
I would have voted for
Exactly.
Obama. Yes,
No, fair.
bro.
We don't,
He said I would have
Ash,
voted
you,
for Obama for a
or we
third
never
term.
voted. We
Ash,
hate
you need to
Trump,
tweet
or
that
we
shit.
the we hate Trump white people.
Oh no,
And
yeah,
just
Right.
know
for
we
real.
get it.
I mean, you could just
Yeah,
hate.
man.
I mean,
We
No,
don't
you
we
just
don't
facts,
fuck
hate
with
bro.
him.
Trump.
You know.
We didn't vote for Obama.
Nah,
We don't fuck with Trump.
cause when the beef started, that's what they really treated it like. They really treated it like, yeah, like I like Kendrick, I'm cool, and that's because they don't understand what's going on in black in the inner circles of
Yeah,
it.
cause we
They're
don't
getting
fuck with Kendrick,
sold.
bro. Like, and like,
Yeah, they're getting sold it
yeah, like,
the experience.
no, real talk, facts. Like, they don't understand, bro. Like, before the battle, like, we don't fuck with. And when I say this, I'm not saying like before the battle we was like fuck Kendrick, but I'm saying the culture what they be trying to use now like wasn't fucking with that we wasn't checking for him, bro. Like when he have his singles, he come out or a black person get killed and he want to come out with some political music and shit like that. Okay, But it's like, bro, we ain't fuck with him, bro. Like, not before the battle. Like, so I don't get it.
That's a niche type of a nigga, man. Like niggas that messed with Kendrick has always been like a certain type of nigga. Like he was never the worldwide appeal. Like the album, like Damn, like he had a couple songs that was worldwide. But like To Pimp a Butterfly and Miss Morale, like you had to be a fan of that nigga to like that nigga. He wasn't I mean, overall, like go ahead, Doug.
No, no. So being a West Coast, so I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I've always been honest on these spaces. It's like being a West Coast dude. I was a fan of both of them, right? And you would never see me driving down the street back in like 2016 bump into Pimp a Butterfly because I'm not trying to put on this facade like, hey man, blackity black and I'm black, y'all. Like that ain't me, bro. Like I'll listen to it, but I'm not sitting here trying to fucking like, hey man, you know what? No, fuck it, fuck anybody that doesn't like this shit. That like what this dude said. I'm reading the lyrics to Black of the Berry right now. He literally says to white people, "You hate my people. Your plans to terminate my culture. You're fucking evil." Like, bro, don't you can't ever sit there. You're criticizing 80% of your fan base, bro. And it's like then you can't double down on it and then go back in the third verse and try to say, "Oh, but the real meaning of this song is look at Crips and Bloods." It's like or Zulu and like the Pan African thing that's going on over there. Like, oh, two tribes are fighting, and he tried to make it some woke shit, bro. And it was like, bro, you can't take away from what you said two verses ago. You just called white people evil, but they pay you. Those are the motherfuckers that pay you. If you really thought they were evil, you wouldn't take anything from them. You do this shit for the sake of
You would
doing
go
this shit.
independent.
Yeah, you'd go independent, bro. You wouldn't sign white artists like Zakari to sing on Love on Damn. Exactly. Let's wake that fucking up. You just signed a fucking you just signed a light skinned artist just now. PG Lang just signed a fucking R&B artist that's light skinned the other day.
From Amsterdam.
Yeah, bro, from Amsterdam. Exactly. Following the Drake model because he did it with Naomi Sharon. Of course, she's got to be European, right? That's what I'm trying to say, guys. Like, this shit is dumb. The only fucking reason we care about this shit is because this motherfucker psyoped all of society in 2024 that this shit matters. It doesn't fucking matter, bro. If you're musically talented, you're fucking musically talented. Okay? Shit shouldn't matter. Oh, hey, are you black enough to be in this space? Motherfucker, there's white R&B artists that are fucking good. There's light
Hey,
skinned
hey,
R&B artists
Dub.
that are good. Are they not allowed to be in R&B
Hey,
because they're
Dub.
light
If
skinned?
is Prince mixed or he fully black?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Exactly.
yeah.
I
So
think Prince is fully black.
yeah, but was that
But what's his
I'm about to
shade? Hey,
Google
hold
it.
on. But inevitable, you're cooking. What shade is he
he's like
though? Is he blackity black black
He
black?
He
dark.
light
no
as
No, he's
hell.
not.
exactly, and they never was even
Exactly.
saying nothing about. I don't. I mean,
Exactly,
I ain't live
bro.
back in them times, but just me growing up, I never heard them
Exactly,
say
brother.
you know what I'm saying. Play
None of
that
these
role with him.
rules,
So
Exactly,
none
bro.
of these rules
You're
in hip hop
see,
existed
hey,
before
hey, you're getting
2024.
it.
We got all these new
I'm
rules
telling
now.
you. Can I ask you a question? You really think Michael Jackson was treated differently when he was white versus when he was black? No.
No,
He
Michael
was still the
Jackson
fucking
was
Um,
man.
treated different. They was
No, but hold on. But Tracy, yes, probably surface level shit. But I'm talking about society wise. Michael Jackson was fucking Michael Jackson. He was still making people faint when he was white.
facts.
Mhm.
Like it didn't matter. It
Yeah.
didn't matter.
You know me, I still
Motherfucker
say
still went on
Michael
tour.
Jackson had a fall off, so I don't know.
No, no,
No, but
no,
I'm saying,
cause
uh,
but
he
I'm
didn't
saying,
say
like,
that,
but
man.
but
Chill out.
but what I'm trying to say
How
is
he
the
had a
social
fall up.
influence never.
let's get the vision before we get into all that. Go ahead, Vision.
Yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
What's up,
What's
our
good
gang?
though?
Loving the discussion.
Yeah.
We always seem to get back on this subject, which is why does Kendrick do what he do, and why are the powers that be support him, and why is it this racist bullshit? The funny thing is, I remember 2 years ago when we were in spaces with Lou and them boys. I was literally in a lawyers conference, right? And in this lawyers conference, there's this fucking corny white. You're looking at these lawyers, sorry, that are uh, talking basically about all these different subjects of the law. And this guy was talking about defamation law, the funny part. And what does talk about? The battle of Drake and Kendrick Lamar, and how Kendrick won, and how it's a race thing. And mind you, this guy looks like Chandler Bing with glasses. It's like the corniest shit I had to listen to for an hour. of this guy trying to explain what the culture is and why this defamation case will lose and all this kind of bullshit. And for me, it's like a lot of the battle. The good thing about the battle is we've had a lot of the discussions that we should have had about hip hop for decades. Because this, a lot of the stuff might be new to some people, but I've been literally saying the same thing for like 10 plus years about Kendrick Lamar. And I love it that now everything that I say is pretty much in my timeline. Everyone's talking about it. When I used to bring it up before, I used to get banned from forums like Kanye Tizar and all the big name music forums because they legit were covering for this little midget Luther King, this fake bloody activist. And the real side, once you get into it, it's a lot of politics. The people that are going at Drake, they're not only jealous because Drake makes better music, but they're jealous because Drake didn't have to give up his booty hole to do it. A lot of these other artists, they had to do it.
Ooh,
When you're
speak on
looking
it,
at
Vision.
when you're looking, I'll lay out Kendrick Lamar's career for you just so people can realize what a sellout this kind is. Before he went all, woke activist, jazz musician, part timer, he was Lil Wayne clone. And they did a total flip on this guy, and that's when they were setting him up to be the industry plant. And what does he do? He does Section 80. He talks about Reagan, which is obviously a dog whistle to Democrats and those lefty types
Ooh,
that we
speak
hate
on it, Vision.
Republicans, all that shit. And what does Section 80 do? It does 5K first week. 5,000. That's shit now, but that was garbage back then when people actually bought albums. So
Cardboard.
imagine Dr. Dre and all Interscope putting their mass music machine to get this guy up to the top, right? Why would they do that for someone who's only sold 5,000? Because he was a willing slave, because he's willing to go on the stage, literally tap dance like a slave in a prison outfit, and then turn it into some African bullshit, Zulu dance in the middle of it, and have everybody gas him up as if he's a fucking genius. What if Kendrick Lamar was like an actual activist like Martin Luther King or Malcolm X, he would have got shot in the head. They wouldn't be giving him Grammys on the fucking stage. They wouldn't be giving him Pulitzers on the fucking stage.
Oh, that's
But
a fact.
that's the big divide between the two camps is people. When they talk about culture, the point of the culture, the hip hop, originators, and just before hip hop, because this stuff goes before hip hop. The point of the culture was that the people had their own ways where they made it themselves, as opposed to being told what to do and told what to think. And ironically, the people these days who are telling you what the culture is are the people who are telling you what to think. And that's the funniest part of it. Is like the divide is between people who can't think for themselves and people who can. That's really the divide. Because if Americans really knew what was going on, especially it's not just like obviously we're talking about black people and the FBAs and their culture, but it's the white people that we're talking about. They're also fooled by the culture. They think they're bloody like they think they're your helpers. They think they're fighting slavery. They're gonna like change shit in the world. Never mind that we just had a fucking black president. Like these people, they'll never give up that ghost because it makes them feel good. They never get to the real, and this is why they they get psyoped so easily. Like you got people like Ibra, who's literally he's Jewish himself and half black, and he's going at Drake and telling him he's a disease of the culture. Does that even begin to make sense? You're talking about all these other people like that have helped that Drake has helped to come up, they're going at Drake. Does it really begin to make sense that they're now going at him because he fucked their girl or something? It like that shit is just nonsense. The real reason it's political because the real artists are the truth tellers. That's what they reveal in their art, the beauty of their art. And you can call them prophets, you can call them musicians, you know, arts. But the reason they go at Drake is because he's amassed it without their machine, so they know what kind of threat he is. They know as soon as they turn off that switch for Kendrick, he goes back to 5K first week. He ain't selling nothing because no one gives a fuck about this shit. No one's trying to hear that shit, Sharif. That's really the end of it. We've heard it for 12, 15 years. We don't want to hear it anymore. The ironic thing is, in some ways, I used to feel sorry for Kendrick Lamar because if you remember To Pimp a Butterfly, which was such an obviously political dog whistle to like get Grammys and get shine, and it was very popular at that time. All his politics right there. You can just tell he's a good guy. But then he dropped Untitled Unmastered, and if you listen to Untitled Unmastered, that sounds like the album he actually wanted to make, where it was jazz infused and it did have beautiful music and all that kind of stuff, but it wasn't so politically charged. It's like he had to drop it just to show, oh, this is what I really wanted to do. Whereas when you look at Timber Butterfly, I would encourage you if you can go look at the Grammys. They had Don Cheadle sucking his dick. They had fucking Adele sucking his dick. Like Adele, who sells like 20 times him, was like, "Oh, I'm so excited for this Kendrick Lamar performance," and they're bigging it up. And then what does Kendrick do? He goes on stage, literally tap dances like a slave, like in chains and everything. You got to imagine the imagery they're selling to black kids. Like that's what pisses me off. I'm not black, but I fucking hate when the cunts up top are trying to psyop people because you're telling people, oh, the only thing you have a value is as the Chappelle joke was, you got to dance, you got to play basketball, you got to do music or some shit. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you can't do anything in this world. You can't. If you're black, that's what you are. If you're not that, you're not black. And these people, they just talk in circles and stereotypes, and we'll never hear the end of it until literally what we're doing now is we're now stomping these guys into the ground. Like none of their shit is sticking anymore. That's the worst thing they could have done when they came at Drake is now none of that ammo works anymore. We heard it, it's gone, and if anything, we've filled the world with all the replies. Now, when I used, as I said, 10 plus years ago, when I was telling people, Kendrick Lamar, this guy's just an industry fan, he's a fucking Democrat, leftist, woke stooge. He's just talking bullshit. They literally look at me like funny. But now I'm seeing like TikToks, people talking, doing TikToks about it. It just goes to show you how much damage the last 2 years has done. Now you're gonna see Jay-Z get his ass handed to him, and none of that black twerk shit in his fucking dreads or whatever is gonna save him. People are getting to the end of all this nonsense, and it's either you're conscious or you're not. Pick a side.
Yeah, you cook, man.
How my motherfucking co-host feeling? Y'all good? We still rocking? How we rolling? How y'all feeling?
I mean, I think it's a good
I'm good.
Uh,
space. Shit.
Yeah. I'm in a boat island hopping.
y'all want to call it one? Y'all want to get
I
to some
mean,
more yaps? I'm with
cause
whatever y'all
I
want to
think
do.
we got the main space today. Oh no.
Oh shit, my fault, Nazir. I'm sleeping. Go ahead, wake this shit up, Nazir. We in this motherfucker. What's the word?
Nothing can't call it. Just got done doing the graveyard shifts. I'm just like, let me hop in this motherfucker.
Is Drake black to you?
He's always black in my eyes. Like,
Are you black?
yeah, pure as a motherfucker.
How do we know that?
Oh my god,
Oh, we know that.
this nigga right here. I'm the same skin complexion as that motherfucker
He said,
Twitch.
"How do we know that?"
That's no
Man,
sorry,
are you
man.
black, nigga?
What you on, Nazir? What's up with you, man? What you been seeing on the timeline today, then?
None, just pure sales, pure sales. That's all I've been seeing, man.
Pure sales, gotta love it.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
Listen, I've been doing some calculation. 463 first week plus 225 plus 173 altogether. That's 861,000 in units. If we wait for the fourth week sale, I guess we gonna hit we gonna hit 1 million already, and that shit's gonna be platinum.
So I'm telling people, get ready.
Good music, good music last, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers wasn't listening to that GNX shit. People get tired of Kurt Walker. People get tired of fake being gangster after like, a week and a half or 2 weeks. Like, that's all that nigga was selling. He was selling people to act like they was Crips and Bloods for a little while. That's
Yeah,
all. Like,
man.
people want to just
Yeah,
Crip,
that's
like,
very true.
just
Hey,
act stupid.
That niggas has identity crisis. Nobody will take
This
that
nigga,
scrawny little motherfucker
this nigga
serious.
Drake is making actual real music, like actual good music. Like, people don't get no fuck about all that other shit. Like,
Hell no. No, don't ever say that shit. Don't ever say that shit, motherfucker. Anywho, but yeah, like I said, the Keebler little elf got identity crisis, my nigga. Come on now. The nigga went from good kid, Mad City, just raised around the hood, surrounded by powerful bloods, to do raise the black power, then going back to what motherfucking damn to motherfucking Mr. Morale and the shit stepper. Nobody gives a shit about that shit. And that you wanna be a motherfucking gangster? You wasn't even no gangster, nigga. You wasn't like, come
this,
on, man.
yeah, this is the frustrating part because Nazir, like, you made me just think about something. Like, I hate that the fact that we be having nothing, maybe because I was seeing the conversation earlier and what niggas was saying back and forth in that other space. But like we having this conversation about Drake every single
Oh
day
no, I heard, I
about
heard,
what Drake
I
is
heard it was
doing.
good though.
And TDE is coming out with different accusations every day about different people that's being, assaulted, different women. Ain't nobody talking about that shit. Y'all want to have 4 hour space. It's okay for us to be in there arguing with y'all. We Drake fans, but y'all want to have 4 hour spaces about a nigga that y'all claim that's not from the culture about him. When it's actually women out here from the one of the biggest labels TDE, which is Kendrick Lamar is associated with, that's being assaulted and being R-worded and shit like that. Like, y'all niggas don't really care about this shit for real. Y'all really just be wanting to just like troll and shit. Y'all really just like this internet shit. Y'all really are really disingenuous.
It
I haven't
do.
had only people that I heard talk about this shit is us. Is the Drake fans. And like y'all, they be trying to act like we trying to bring this shit up. Nah, man, like we bring this shit up because this is actually some shit that's fucked up. And if this was anybody, we would be talking about it. Why do y'all think these niggas exempt? Because y'all like fucking Kendrick, y'all like TDE, y'all think these niggas are exempt? I hate them niggas. Them
They
niggas
don't want
dirty
to take
over
no
there.
L, bro. That's gonna be an L for them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Cause it
they don't.
backfired on them. Like they was talking about Baca, and Baca ain't do none of the shit they doing over there. You know what I'm saying? So
They doing
yeah,
weird
it's
shit.
just like
Weird ass niggas, man.
Hey, Top got a weird case. Why is he around?
No. I've been seeing, I ain't gonna lie, I be hating, bro. I be seeing, not hating, let me stop. I don't hate on nobody, but I be seeing that nigga like I've been seeing like Whitney posts like Kendrick and shit and all that shit. And I've been seeing like Dave Free posts. And I be looking like, y'all niggas okay. Like, y'all niggas living a peaceful life knowing that y'all some bastards. Like, y'all niggas okay, like waking up every morning knowing that like y'all did some fucked up shit. Like, y'all live in a
yeah,
fucked up way. Like, I don't know how y'all niggas like, that's why Drake be always talking that karma shit. Y'all know what that song prioritizing. He be saying like, when karma come knocking, I'm so scared for what, some shit he said
yeah.
like that on that song. Like, y'all niggas gonna get y'all's. I
Child
hope y'all niggas
prioritizing
walking
that
around
shit
this
hard as
bitch.
hell.
No, for
Pause.
That shit is
no
crazy.
real talk, bro.
Shout out Truth in this building. She like that shit.
No,
Y'all
I
see
love
shout out Truth in
prioritize.
this bitch.
I like, yeah, both all the outros are fucking dope on all three.
Literally, all
Shout out to
three, bro.
Princess.
Prince, hey, yeah.
Shout
Prince
out to
is fire.
Princess. My boy, punk
Yeah,
rock
Prince is
bag.
fire,
Love
bro.
it.
Facts.
See, inevitable. Bro. Do you see all the TikToks
Yeah,
that people are
bro.
doing with that
Yeah.
shit, bro? That shit is
Man,
actually
I
going
love,
up on
bro. I
TikTok.
love
That song is going
when
up on
Drake go
TikTok.
into like, even on Rusty, bro. Like, I know y'all done heard me here before. Like Rusty, now I'm seeing more videos of Rusty because it's more so like what Drake's saying it, and I can hear Drake on some like country shit, bro. That's how versatile he is. Like, I feel like that's where he can evolve to. Like, if you want to take a year or so off and not rap no more, I'm like, I just want to drop a punk album or like a country album.
Right.
I swear to God, bro, I'm running that album, bro, because
Shout out
yeah.
Julia
Oh yeah.
Wolf.
Shout out Julia. Cause Princess was
Right.
fucking fire.
She the one doing the guitar. Shout out Julia Wolf.
That's what niggas saying. Like you was saying earlier, like y'all motherfuckers they in that space saying like he makes music for black people. That nigga make
The
music for
world,
the
man.
world, nigga. Like
The
for life.
world,
Man,
bruh.
For life,
that's the
nigga.
that's the point I just be telling people. It doesn't matter if it has to be one particular like circle though. There's multiple things that he can do though, not just for us. It could just be any like ethnicity from the Middle East, like Asian people. It don't matter though. If his music touches for the people, everybody's gonna fuck with them. I don't understand that.
Yeah, bro. I have a homie that he's about to go to Hong Kong for 6 months because he's like a musician and shit. And he was telling me he went last year and he said Nokia was in every fucking karaoke bar over there, bro.
Nah, I believe that.
He said they were singing the fuck out of Nokia over there, bro.
Wait, that's so crazy. You just made me think of something. I don't know if y'all saw, but like the person that be doing all our edits and shit on Night Owls, he just made one of his he made an Twitter page or whatever. Sorry, I'm smoking this shit.
Put put my
But
weed down, nigga.
he from the Philippines, and me and him talk all the time. And shit, obviously, he do our shit, and he literally told me he was like, "Blue, I'm from the Philippines. I'm born and raised over here. I've never heard anybody play or talk about Jay Z at all." He's like, nobody's ever talked about him at all. He's like, I know we know about Drake over here, but he was like, because this is when like all this shit was happening. I was sending him stuff for us to make edits and stuff like this, and he was like, it's so crazy that this is a big deal over there because we don't even like know who Jay Z is, like. Like that nigga's really not that worldwide. Like he do all our anything, any professional night out shit is made from him. And he from over there on the Philippines. And he said they don't know that nigga at all over there. So that nigga's not global how he think he is, bro.
I'm already knowing, bro.
Drake global.
Like, I don't know why people. It just. I'm gonna keep saying the word. Like, it's just programming, bro. Like, I feel like all of us at one point in time felt like Jay Z was like, just Jay Z is the best rapper, or he is the biggest rapper known internationally, like by everybody. But man, the more you grow and just see, like, nah, he really not that. Like, and people still just, I guess, program. But you see what Blue just said, they don't even know him over there. Pretty sure they know Beyonce, but Jay-Z,
Bro, they know the Jay
like,
Z Linkin Park remixes more than they know the actual Jay Z originals.
See, and
I
that's a
nigga
that's a
lost a
good point.
rap
I'm
battle.
glad you brought that up, Vision. I'm glad you
I don't
brought
even
that
know
up,
Jay Z.
bro. When Jay Z did that shit all the way back in 2006, nobody was talking shit about Jay Z. They called that shit experimentally genius. But when Drake does a song like Doghouse or Die Trying or fucking Princess, oh, he's catering to the white people. It's like, bro, what the fuck was numb? What the fuck was that shit with Linkin Park? You never did that shit ever again after that.
facts.
So who's really fucking pandering,
Fact.
bro?
Hey, that's a good point.
Who's
Hey,
Bro,
really
see,
can I
that's
give
fucking
what I'm
you?
saying,
pandering?
bro. Like that's a good ass example.
I,
That's a good ass
can
example.
I give
Like
you?
the because a song like fucking like when that shit came out back in the day when Jay Z did that
That
shit,
shit
like
was
I ain't
tough.
really even think
I
nothing.
like
Yeah,
that
I ain't
shit,
even right.
That
I
shit
ain't
man.
was
even think
tough.
nothing of it.
Shit's
I don't
tough.
like that shit. I was like, hey,
I'll
this
give
kind
you
of
a more
decent, bro.
modern
That's what I'm saying.
example.
The way
Like,
they mixed the guitar and shit, bro, and just he rapped over the guitar beat. It was
Yeah,
you
that
never
shit was
heard
fire.
that
I ain't
before,
gonna lie.
bro.
and nobody looked at Jay Z and was
Culture
like, you look at
vulture.
you stepping out of
Like,
fucking
no.
hip hop. Yeah, like motherfuckers was like, damn, that shit crazy. You know,
Yeah,
like,
shit. If anything, dude, I'll tell you right now because I was talking to my sister about this the other day. Well, she's technically my stepsister, but she's more tapped into like that scene, and she was telling me back when she was like a teenager when that came out, she was like most of the people that weren't fucking with it were the actual Linkin Park fans. Like the white people were the ones that
No,
weren't
that's a
fucking
fact,
with it,
bro.
and
Yeah,
that's
you
what
said
I'm
they like the
saying. It's
original
like
version.
yeah, exactly. And it's just like that's what I'm trying to say is just other motherfuckers could do this shit. Like Kendrick Lamar could hop on Radioactive, you know, and oh shit, hey, that verse is amazing. You know, it's uplifting.